Myself, M. Bhanuprasad, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering in MVR College of Engineering and Technology. Today we will discuss about futures of CNC machine tools. So in the previous lecture we will discuss about CNC machines, introduction about the CNC machines and futures of CNC machines. So today also we can continue for futures of CNC machines. So see here on this one, first one is futures of CNC machine tools. It is based on the orientation of the machine tool spindle. Based on the orientation of the machine tool spindle, machine centers are classified into two types. Machine centers are classified into two types. One is a horizontal machine center. Second one is vertical machine center. So first one is, see here, horizontal. It is a horizontal one. It is a vertical center. Vertical CNC machines. It is a horizontal CNC machines. So here in this, what is the main difference between horizontal and vertical means? See here, first one is it is the spindle on a horizontal axis. So in this one, the spindle is horizontal direction. So it has the spindle on vertical axis one, relative to the table one. It is relatively to the table one. So next one is it is used for cube shaped parts one. It is used for cube shaped parts one. So where tool axis can be achieved on the side of the cube one. Then the tool axis can be achieved on the side of the cube one. So that is an important point, this one. So it is used for flat work. It is used for flat work. That requires tool axis from the top one. That requires tool axis on the top one. So that is a major difference between horizontal machine and vertical machine. Horizontal machine and vertical machines one. So it is the 2 points. It is one of the future for CNC machine tools one. So see here another topic one. So CNC futures of CNC machine tools are generally we have three types of calculations. Three types of three types one. The first one is automatic tool changing capability one. Second one is automatic work part positioning one. Third one is pallet shuttle one. So these are the features of machine centers one. So these are the features of machine centers one. So see here, the first one is automatic tool changing one. So automatic tool changing means in work in a manufacturing process. So manual system once automatically we change the tool one, but CNC machines one automatically the machine can change the tools one. That is the main feature about the automatic tool changing capability one. So in working in automatically in a production side, in manufacturing one, ప్రొడక్షన్ చేసేటప్పుడమ్మా ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఏమవుతుందంటే టూల్ అనేది మిషనరీ చేంజ్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటాం. బట్ మాన్యువల్గా ఏంటంటే మనం టూల్ చేంజ్ చేయాలంటే మనం మిషన్ స్టాప్ చేసి ఆ స్పిన్డిల్ లూప్ చేసేసి ఆ టూల్ తీసేసి మళ్ళీ టూల్ చేంజ్ చేస్తాం మాన్యువల్గా అయితే. బట్ ఆటోమేటిక్ కాబట్టి, సో ఆటోమేటిక్ టూల్ చేంజింగ్ కాబట్టి ఆటోమేటిక్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే ఆ మిషనరీ ఆటోమేటిక్ టూల్ చేంజ్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటాం. When the operation will be changed automatically, the tool also will be changed automatically. So that is the main feature about the automatic tool changing capability work. So second one is automatic work path positioning one. Automatic work path positioning one. Work path positioning is nothing but, so we have the total each and every work they have the one position one. So the position onwards automatically it collect the production on, automatically it sets the particular position one. So ఎప్పుడైతే మన మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ కంప్లీట్ అయిన తర్వాత సో ఆ ప్రొడక్షన్ అయిన పార్ట్స్ ని తీసుకెళ్లి ఆటోమేటిక్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే వాటి పొజిషన్ లో వాటిని సెట్ చేస్తా ఉంటాం. So that one we can call as automatic work path positioning one. So next one is we have the third one. Third one is nothing but pallet shuttle. Third one is pallet shuttle one. So it is the third feature. Pallet shuttle is nothing but after completion of the production one, the production material is by the through the pallet shuttle onwards it store the store rooms. So ఎప్పుడైతే ప్రొడక్షన్ కంప్లీట్ అయిన ప్రొడక్షన్ ని ఏం చేస్తుందంటే ఇది తీసుకువెళ్తుందమ్మా. ప్రొడక్షన్ అయిన పార్ట్స్ అన్నిటిని ఒక ప్యాలెట్ షటిల్ మీద ఉంచేసి వాటిని ఏం చేస్తుందంటే స్టోర్ రూమ్ లో తీసుకెళ్లి స్టోర్ చేస్తూ ఉంటది. సో దట్ వన్ వీ కెన్ కాల్ as ప్యాలెట్ షటిల్. నథింగ్ బట్ మనం డ్రింకింగ్ ఉంటాయి కమ్మా, కోకోనట్ డ్రింక్స్ ఉంటాయి. డ్రింక్స్ మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, డ్రింక్ చేసిన తర్వాత మొత్తం ఎంటీ వాటిని ఒక షటిల్ లో వేసేస్తాం అనమాట. ఒక నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ 20 కేసెస్ ఉంటాయి. ఆ 20 వాటిలో మనం ఫిక్స్ చేస్తా ఉంటాం అనమాట. దట్ వన్ వీ కెన్ కాల్ as ప్యాలెట్ షటిల్ అంటారు. మనం డ్రింక్స్ తాగుతాం, డ్రింక్ తాగిన తర్వాత వాటర్ బాటిల్ తీసుకెళ్ళి ఎక్కడ సీసన్ తీసుకెళ్ళి ఎక్కడేస్తాం, ఒక ర్యాక్ అనేది ఉంటుంది, ప్లాస్టిక్ ర్యాక్. దాంట్లో 20 హోల్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఆ 20 హోల్స్ లో దీన్ని ఇన్సర్ట్ చేసేస్తాం. That is nothing but schedule. So in this one also, pallet schedule also, after completion of the production one, the production material through the pallet schedule onwards, we are stored in the storerooms one. So that is the main feature about the pallet schedule one. So next one is, these are the features of CNC machine tools. What are the general features of CNC machine tools? Generally we have the three types. The first one is automatic tool changing capability one. Second one is automatic work path positioning one. Third one is pallet schedule. So these are the features of CNC machine tools one. So see here another one, future. See next one, features of CNC machine tools one. Features of CNC machine tools. So that is this topic one. So under program control, machine tool. Under program control, the mission center is a tool and has the capability of performing various machining operation on the work path in one step one. So under program control one, so the mission center is a tool one. The mission center is a tool one, and the capability of performing various mission operation on the work path in a one step onwards, it's perform various machining operations. That one we can call as the futures of CNC machine tools. So this one we can call as futures of CNC machine tools. Why? Because, so see here, in this one step onwards, it is performing various machines operations on the work part one. So that is we call as the futures of CNC machine tools. So generally, what are the capability means? See here, it is the capable of milling. It is the capable of milling, drilling, reaming, tapping, boring, facing, and similar operations. These are the features of CNC machine tools one. Features of CNC machine tools. First operation is a capable of milling one. Second one is drilling one. So third one is reaming one. Fourth one is tapping one. Fifth one is boring one. Next one is facing one. So last one is similar operations. So these are the features of CNC machine tools one. So see here, advantages of CNC machine tools one. Advantages of CNC. So nowadays we are using, mostly industries they are using the CNC machines. What are the some advantages? We are using the CNC machine, should we have some advantages about the particular machines. So comes to the CNC onwards, we can see some advantages. Computer numerical control possesses a number of advantages compared to conventional machine control one. They are compared to conventional numerical control onwards, CNC have some benefits, some advantages. What are that one means? See here, first one is to enter the program one, to enter the program into the memory. So once we enter the program into the memory, we have the memory option there. In CNC one, we have the memory. Why? Because it is computer involvement one. So that's why we have the memory one. So we enter the program into the memory. The path programming tape and the tape reads are used only once. So once we enter the program on, automatically the path program tape and the tape reads are used only once. Once onwards, it will be read the program one. That is the main benefit one. So next one is at the site of the machine tool, CNC can edit the tool path, spindle, speeds, extras one. So these are the one of the benefit at the site of the machine tool. At the site of the machine tool, CNC can edit. So CNC can edit the what can it edit means. See here, first one is tool path spindle. First one is tool path. It can be edited on tool path. Third one spindle it will be edited. So next one is speed and feeds extras. These are the one of the benefit one. So next one we can see to to make the tool manufacturing system. To make the tool manufacturing system, CNC is more capable with the use of computer integrated CAD and CAM one. So with the to make the tool manufacturing system, so we have the tools, cutting tools one. We have the number of cutting tools we are using nowadays. So it comes to the industries one. So we domestic purpose also we can use it for number of cutting tools one. So the total manufacturing, the total to make the total manufacturing system, CNC is more capable one to manufacture total system one. CNC is more capable with the use of computer integrated CAD and CAM one. By using the CAD and CAM one, so it is a CNC is capable to handle the total manufacturing system, to control the total system one, and manufacture within the time to the CNC systems. So these are the one of the benefit by using the CNC system. So to manufacture big industries also, big mass production also you can manufacture. So small tools also you can manufacture. So next we have that capability. CNC have that capability to manufacture any type of production one. So that is the main important point, this one. So it is the possible for the users to generate specified path programs. It is possible for the user to generate specialized path programs. So we have the some benefits. Some benefits means the user to generate specialized path programs also. We can create new programs also to the CNC. So that is one of the advantages one. So new options can be added to the system. New options means nowadays day to day the technology will be improving one. So automatically what happened to add the some systems also, to add the new options also to the computer one. So that is the one of the point, easily and relatively low cost. So easily and relatively it is a low cost one. CNC is a one of the low cost material one. Example is new interpolation one. So some example is interpolation one. So next to last point is CNC can convert program prepared in the inches units to metric inches. So CNC can convert the program prepared in the inches units to metric units. So in CNC one, we can design the any tool one that design tool units one, it easy to change inch units to metric units. So that is one of the main use, one of the main benefit for the CNC one. So automatically we want to manufacture any one tool, special tool. So I am designing the one tool one. So I want to manufacture on CNC. So the tool one I can give the dimensions in the inches one. So we have that another option also in CNC one. The inches one we can convert into the metric units also. The inch units converted into the metric units also. That is one of the main advantages about the CNC one. So these are the advantages of CNC machines one. So it is a CNC topic. Define what is the CNC one. So definition of the CNC one. Features and operations of CNC one. So and features of CNC one. In features we have the two types one. In features also, see here, in features we have the tools features we have, and the missions features also we have. So missions also we have the horizontal and vertical one. Tools also we have number of advantages. So these are the overall CNC topic one. So next one we can see another topic one. CNC path programming. So another topic is CNC path programming. So how can we create the program? How can we develop the program? How can we enter the program? That is the main concept here. In this topic, you know about the how can we enter the program one? How can we design the program one? How can we develop the program one? That these topics you learn about CNC path programming one. So మన program అనేది సో ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేసుకున్నాం స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ అనేది. సో ఈ సిఎన్సిలో ప్రోగ్రామ్ అనేది ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ ఏంటి, సెకండ్ స్టెప్ ఏంటి, థర్డ్ స్టెప్ ఏంటి, ఫోర్త్ స్టెప్ ఏంటి, స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ అనేది మనం ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం, ఎలా జనరేట్ చేస్తున్నాం, ఎలా డెవలప్ చేస్తున్నాం. సో వర్క్ అనేది మనకి సిఎన్సికి ఎలా ఇవ్వాలి, సో ఇన్పుట్ అనేది ఎలా ఇవ్వాలి అనేది టోటల్ సిఎన్సి పాత్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ యూ లెర్న్ ఇన్ దిస్ టాపిక్ వన్. సో సీ హియర్ ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ ఫండమెంటల్స్ ఆఫ్ పాత్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ వన్. First one is fundamentals of path programming one. In order to prepare path programming, the programmer decides the order of the machining operations required to produce a components one. So in this order to prepare the path programming one, the programmer decides the order of the machining operation. So the programmer can decide the order of the programming operations required to produce a component. Some example, where we want to require to produce a component, or machine should to give the program in order of the machining operations. You can give the in order one, automatically we can get the required to produce a component one. So in order in order one we are not give the program what happen, the perfect component we are not getting the output one. So we can see there some drawbacks on the, so some defaults on the component one. So that's why machine should, the programmer can decide the order of the machining operation required to produce a component one. That is a fundamental one. So next one is the total steps involved in the development of the part programming are listed below. The total steps involved in the development of the path program. So the path program, how can we develop the means? So they give the some listed. See here, the first one is prepare the process plan. First of all, we can prepare the process plan. Second one is identify the mission tool one. Second one is identify the mission tool one. That is the second point here. So the first point is prepare the process plan one, identify the mission tool one. So our mission tool is nothing but we want to, first of all, we can plan. The plan is nothing but one object. The object based on we can choose the tool one. So that is the second point. Identify the mission tool. In this production one, which tool we can use? First of all, we can identify the tool one. So next one is select the drive axis. So drive axis, we have the three types of axis one. So multi-axis spindles, NC missions also we can see. CNC, NC missions, yeah. So NC and CNC also we have the multi axis missions one. So that one we can select the drive axis one. So third, fourth point is choose the tools one. Fourth one is choose the tools. First of all, first of all select the drive axis one. Next one is choose the tools one. Next one is determine the machining parameters. So determine the machining parameters. Parameters is nothing more, you can give the dimensions of the object one. We can determine. So next one is make object and a tool set of plans. Make object and tool setup plans. Tool setup plans. So automatically that tool will be changed. What type of tools we can select? That one is due to the CNC one. Automatically the CNC by using the tool once it complete the operation one. So next one is decide the tool path. Next one is decide the tool path also. Next one is write the path program. Write the path program. Next one is test the program one. So next one is document the program one. So document. Final one is documentation. These are the fundamentals of path programming one. These are the fundamentals of path programming one, and develop the path programming one. What are the steps? Means these are the steps to develop of the path programming one. So the first one is prepare the process plan one. Second one is identify the mission tools one. Third one is select the drive axis one. Fourth one is choose tools. Next one is determine the machining parameters. Next one is make job and tool setup plans one. Next one is decide the tool path one. Next one is write the path programming one. Next step is test the program one. Final one is document the program. Documentation is nothing but the final conclusion. The document you can prepare the final conclusion of the total working one. So that is the development of the program. So see here, the total steps involved in the development of the path program as shown in flow charts. So see here, flow charts we can see here. The first one is study the component drawing one. So any drawing machine should you want to study. So why we want to study means any defaults, any correction of the drawing one, machine should get correct the object, correct the dimensions, and correct the drawback. So that's why machine should first of all study the component drawing one. Next one is identify the mission tool. You can study after that identify the mission tool one. Next one is select cutting tools. So what are the cutting tools we can use it in the object one? In this operation one, what types of cutting tools we can use it? Some example one, mass production means you can select the tools in different ways. Why? Because based on the material is a very stronger one, operation also more one. So often we can select the tool based on the cutting tools, we can select one. So next one is see here. So in this one, mission tool database. So in this one also related to the mission tool database one. So next one is determine the machining parameters. First, determine the machining parameter. Parameters is nothing but here dimensions, total parameters we can do determine. So that is also tool based mission tool database one. So next step is prepare the job and tool setup plans one. So prepare the job. So next one is tool setup plans also we want to ready. Next one is write path program. Next one is test path program. After the test is okay, after that we can send to the mission control unit one. The mission control unit, it read the program one, automatically convert into the mechanically. So mechanically automatically it will be start the manufacturing one. So when MCU receive the program, automatically convert into the mechanical motion one. The mechanical motion onwards, the CNC machine will start the cutting, drilling, grinding, boring. Everything is done on this machine one. So inspect the part one. Next one is inspect the part one. After completion is completed, next one is inspect the program one or component one. So see here, next one is the last one is document of the program one. So what is the document of the program? If this one is not okay, so this total program is not okay, again we can comes to the previous one. Previous is nothing, determine the mission parameters. So machining the parameters, again we can go for these ones. Determine the machine tool parameters, then prepare the job and tool setup plans. So write the part program one, test the part program one. If yes, after then it is go for MCU one. MCU it convert into the mechanical motion one. After then the NCNC start for manufacturing one, start for cutting one. So if it is not okay, so after then go for again determining the machine tool parameters. So these are the fundamentals of path programming one and development of the path programming one. So see here another one. The total steps involved in the development of the path program as shown in the flow chart diagram. So these are one of the flow charts. Step for path programming one. So what are the steps means? See here, first one is process planning. Second one is machine tool selection one. Third one is drive axis selection one. So process planning you can select, machine tool selection one, drive axis selection one, cutting tool selection one, machining parameters planning one, tool path planning one, job and tool setup planning one, path programming one, testing the path programming one, last one is documentation of the path programming. So these are the step by step of the path programming one. So once we can start for path programming one, once we want to manufacture for path programming one, so a machine should you can follow these instructions of then only the manufacturing will be completed within dimensions, within within parameters we can get the final accurate and exact perfect object we can get the final object. So ఈ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ కనుక మనం ఫాలో అవ్వకపోతే ఫైనల్ గా మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే ఆబ్జెక్ట్ కనుక మనం ఏదైతే పారామీటర్స్ ఇచ్చావో మనం ఏదైతే డైమెన్షన్స్ ఇచ్చావో ఆ డైమెన్షన్స్ కి పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా మనకు అవుట్పుట్ అనేది రాదు. సో machine should we can follow for these steps of then only successfully we can complete the manufacturing one. So these are the development of the path programming as shown in the diagram flow. So next one is path programming one. So the path programmer is responsible for the planning the sequence of machining steps to performed by CNC, and documentation is a specialist form one. So the path programmer is a responsible for the planning the sequence of machining one. Planning the sequence of machining is nothing but, so some example one in mass production one. So go to the mass production one. So the tool we can manufacture big parts one. So in big parts one, so machine we can plan, the programmer will plan the sequence of machining operation. First one is drilling, or it is a boring, or is a cutting, or it is grinding, whatever it may be. The programmer will plan sequence of operation, step by step operation. The programmer will give to the CNC one. The CNC will receive the program one, automatically start for manufacturing. The operation is done for step by step operations one. So it is the one of the point one. So they have the two ways to program for CNC. They have the two ways to program for the CNC. CNC we have the two ways for the program. Once we want to create the program, we have the two steps. What is the first one is manual path programming one. So first one is manual path programming one. Second one is computer aided path programming one. So CNC కనుక మన program ఇవ్వాలంటే we have the two types. The first one is manual ఇవ్వచ్చు. Next one is computer aided path programming కూడా మనం ఇవ్వచ్చు. అంటే ఈ program is nothing, you can create the one object on the software. సో మనం ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఏంటంటే అమ్మా, సో మనం మస్ట్ ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని మనం సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుని ఆబ్జెక్ట్ పారామీటర్స్ అన్ని సెట్ చేసుకుని సో మనం ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేస్తే క్యామ్ అనేది ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్ రిసీవ్ చేసుకుని వర్క్ అనేది కంప్లీట్ చేసి మనం ఫైనల్ అవుట్పుట్ అనేది మనకి ఇస్తుంది. సో మనం ఇవన్నీ పార్ట్స్ ఎక్కడ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ చేస్తాం అంటే బిగ్ ఇండస్ట్రీస్ లో, మన నావీస్ లో కానీ, ఎయిర్ స్పేస్ లో కానీ, షిప్స్ లో కానీ, సో పెద్ద పెద్ద మిషనరీస్, సిమెంట్ ఇండస్ట్రీస్ లో కానీ, సిమెంట్ ఇండస్ట్రీస్ పార్ట్స్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ చేయాలన్నా machine గా we can go for CNC only. Often only it is possible. Why? Because చిన్న ఇండస్ట్రీస్ లో we cannot manufacture for mass production parts. మాస్ ప్రొడక్షన్ పార్ట్స్ అనేది కాస్టింగ్ లో కానీ, జనరల్ మాన్యువల్ మిషన్ చిన్న మిషనరీలో కానీ we cannot manufacture. So often we can go for NC and CNC machines. సో ఎన్సీ మిషన్స్ లో కానీ, సిఎన్సీ మిషన్స్ లో కానీ మనం యూజ్ చేసుకుంటే ఇంకా ఫాస్ట్ గాను, యాక్యురేట్ గాను, ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా, పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా విత్ ఇన్ పారామీటర్స్ లో మనం ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని మనకి ఇస్తుంది అనమాట. ఫైనల్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని విత్ ఇన్ టైం పర్ఫెక్ట్ వన్, సో వీ కెన్ గివ్ టు ది ఫైనల్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ వన్. సో మన సిఎన్సీకి ఇచ్చినట్టే దాని పర్ఫెక్ట్ మన అవుట్పుట్ ని డెలివరీ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. సో ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈస్ డిజైన్ వన్, CAD. సో CAD design one. Next one is CADD. CADD is a detailing one. CAD design one. So in CAD one we have the design model also. So first one is design CAD. So the CAD one also we have the design model also. So most of all, you can mention here a design model one. So next one is a detailing. Detailing is nothing but CADD. Add G and T. So in detailing one, we can add CADD one. That is the second point one. So we have the formation standard formation. So AP 203. So next one is CADD one. So often we can go for path planning one. Path planning is nothing but CAM. So in CAM one, totally what happened is the CAD one. CAD is a total CAD portion. Next one is it is a CAM portion completed manufacturing process one. So path planning one, add manufacturing features and tool paths data one. So in this path planning one, add the what are the tools we can use it for this type of manufacturing. We can add and features of the features of the CNC also we can add the path program in CAM one. So after that go for manufacturing one. Manufacturing is nothing but CNC control one. CNC controller can control and manufacture the products one. So that is the manufacturing control file for any mission with the required resources. With the required resources and what it control the file. So it is a path programming one. It is a overall our path programming one. So path programmer is a responsible for the planning and the sequence of machining steps to be performed by CNC and document in a special format one. So there are two ways to program for CNC one. So we have the two ways to create the program. The first one is manual path programming one. Second one is computer aided path programming one. So what are the program? How can we write the program? How can we give the program to the CNC? These are the step by steps one. The first one is CAD. Next one is ADD. Next one is CAM. The final one is CNC tool. So it is the one. So manual path programming methods. See here, manual path programming methods. So we can write the program in two ways. So it is a computer path programming one. So next one is manual path programming one. Manual path programming methods. Numerical control information is passed to the MCU, the block format one. Numerical control information. So NC information is passed to the MCU, machine control unit. So it receives the numerical control program one. After then it convert into the mechanical motion one. So that's why we can use the MCU. So MCU in the block format one. So each block of the NC data may be arranged differently. So each block of the NC data may be arranged differently depending on the control system requirement of the system configurations. So each block of the NC data may be arranged differently. Data will be arranged differently depending the arrangement is depending on the control system requirement of the system configuration one. So the four basic tape formats used for NC inputs are. Now four basic tape formats we are using in NC inputs are. The first one is fixed sequential format one. Fixed is there is no change one. So next one is tab sequential format one. So tab one, we have the tab sequential format one, we can arrange it one. Next one is block address format one. Block address format we can use it. Next one is so word address format one. Word address format also we can use it for NC missions. So NC manual path programming methods. These are the manual path programming methods. So see here, so we can write the program for CNC one. We have the two methods. The first one is manual path programming one. Next one is CNC path programming one. So it is the two steps one. It is a manual one. So it is a today class. Once again, I am introducing. See here, first one is features of CNC machine tools one. Previous class also we will discuss about CNC features of CNC one. So next one is see here in future class also in our previous class also we will discuss about features of CNC machine tools one. So next one is features in machine tools. What are the basic machine tools in machine? What are the features of machine tools? Means see here automatic tool changing capability one, automatic work path positioning one. Next one is pallet shuttle one. So these are the one features of machining tools. So what are the machining tools we can see here? First one is capable of milling, drilling, reaming, tapping, boring, facing, similar operations. So these are the variation machining operations on a work path in one step work. So these are machining tools one. Next one we can see advantages of CNC one. What are the advantages of CNC one? So what is the advantages between compared to numerical one? By compared to numerical one, what is the CNC advantages? So next one is CNC path programming one. So how can you write the program one? How can we develop the program in CS? So it is the order. So one of the order for the fundamentals of path programming one. It is also one of the steps involved in the development of the path programming one. So these are the total steps involved in the development of the path programming one. So next one is these are the path programming one. So we can write the path programming one. Path programming one. We have the two ways. So the first one ways is a manual path programming one. Second one is computer aided path programming one. Thank you, Mama. This is the today class one.